Always be on the attack, throw W's like Westside Ice in another pack, huh? I like it, so we bout to get top waller. Grip just like a damn right while about to feel the champion's power. Manifestos for my breath like I've been practicing soprano. Royalty to weed dive, stacking in my free time. If I cannot have it, get irrational like Keelan.
September 26th, 305 Fights. Come watch the show, 305 Fights, where champions rise.
305 Fights, 305, where the champions rise. With the big boss, Jaafary. Awesome, he's been in our events before. I'm looking forward to the event. An awesome young man, represents the martial arts. Looking forward to see him in action in the cage. Young man, again, please introduce us to everybody your name.
My name is Jaafary Stephens, born and raised out of Coconut Grove, White Tiger Dragon Martial Arts.
Excellent, correct. You're representing White Tiger Martial Arts and team. I just spoke to your Sensei Carol. You got a great example over there, great academy. And I think that's part of the reason why you're doing so good. Is there any shout outs, anything you want to say about your academy?
Just how we train hard, you know. We have a trainer there, Kevin Marine, Kmart Fitness Miami, I believe it's his Instagram. You guys follow him, check him out. And then White Tiger Dragon Martial Arts on Instagram, as well as our team Instagram.
Awesome. Do you have an Instagram?
I do. It's _Jaffa, so _JAAFA. That's my Instagram. You guys can follow me. So.
Awesome, excellent. Please go to the social media, go to Instagram. Let's promote each other. Let's help each other. If you have any questions, 305fights.tv, we'll get the information to you. Mr. Jaafary, everybody seeing you, they love your fights. Tell me a little bit about your background. Any wrestling, boxing background, MMA background?
Okay, so me personally, I'm very big on my wrestling-based wrestling background and jiu-jitsu background that I work with Sensei Carol with. My wrestling background is a little bit more experienced, a little bit more extreme, so that's where I shine. Right now I'm doing more on my boxing and stuff like that, so I'm getting used to getting my hands a little bit faster, getting the combination speeds up, so we're getting on that.
Don't tell me you're getting faster, because this young man, for being such a big, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
6'3", 200 and something. He moves so fast when I saw him, and that's impressive to be somebody says. And he's also very well rounded, very good. He transitions into the mixed martial arts, so it's going to be really good to see him and his progression, his growth. What do we expect to see you next time in the cage?
Hopefully we see a knockout and not so fast of an ending to the first round. We'll see how that
goes. Ending of the first round. That would be good. That would be good, so we can see some of you in action, and then it finishes with a finish. And last time that we talked, you said something really cool that I liked. We talked about the ground and being and transitioning and being in the superior position. What would you do from the ground, from the bottom? Because you know in MMA there's ground and pound. And I remember what you said, because I don't forget nothing about martial arts. You said, well, I'm never going to be on the bottom. I don't even train and think like that.
Never at all.
And that's really, really, really good. In MMA, we know the superior top position. How's your striking on the ground been? Good?
My striking on the ground has been really good. We've actually been doing a lot of ground and pound work. So expect, if I do get a top position, a lot more hands, a lot more hand movement, a lot more domination on the top.
Yeah, and you know what? That takes a lot more cardio. And I was talking to your Sensei Carl, about how cardio is very important. Let me, to share, to educate experiences to everybody that's out there listening to us, anybody that catches the podcast or the interview. We talked about endurance and cardio. Is there anything particular that you're training for endurance and cardio?
Not anything in particular, just maintaining the current cardio that we have right now. So jumping rope, wind sprint, stuff like that, burpees and basic cardio exercises, as well as, you know, running around the block every now and then, try to keep my body maintained.
Excellent, excellent. I don't know if you've been watching the UFC and the fights. A lot of things been happening. They just got the Fight Island. They just had Usman and Masvidal. Did you see the fight?
I did.
Did you like it?
I liked it. I actually had my money on Usman instead of Masvidal. A lot of Miami people are going to hate me for that, but it's okay. But I enjoyed it. I actually expected a little bit more of a brawl, but it ended up pretty well, so I liked it. I enjoyed it.
You know what? I'm a 305 guy, you know, 305 fights, but I also thought that what happened was going to happen with Usman. Usman is from Florida also, though. He's from Florida also, just different camps. I think it was, they want to do the rematch. I think the rematch might be interested, but I'd rather, before the rematch, I'd rather see Usman fight Burns that he was supposed to fight. What do you think about that Burns and Usman fight?
I got my money on Usman again.
Yes, me too.
I think he's hungry, and I think in that fight, coming off of his win over Masvidal, he's going to end up taking it.
Yes, and I think I think he's been on a streak. He's got experience, and you know what I liked about him? He was a smart fighter. If you saw on the fight, he took the fight to where he wanted to go, which is on his wrestling. So he's got the experience, and I think he's a smart fighter. I think Burns is incredible. He's coming in a winning streak also. He's from South Florida at 305. But what I liked about Usman is that he combines his technique and his physicality with a smart fighter. I love the female fight. Rose Namajunas Andrade was a great fight. Did you see that fight?
I didn't get a chance to watch that.
All right, it was.
That was the beer break.
Okay, yeah. It was a great fight. The only thing I didn't like that Rose Namajunas had a lot of blows to her face. Andrade didn't. And I'll tell you why I didn't like that. Because she's supposed to fight Wei Li Zhang. I'm pro-Chinese martial arts. She's going to fight the Chinese champion. And Wei Li Zhang can hit. Did you see that Wei Li Zhang and Giovanna fight?
I did.
Did you see her face? Did you see her head?
Ridiculous. She looked like Mega Man.
Right. So you imagine if he stands her ground with Rose Namajunas, right? So there's a lot of upcoming fights happening. A lot of things. Any fight you want to see that's happening coming up now?
Right now, I would really, really like to see Adesanya and I believe his name. What's his last name? The Eraser. I can't think of his name.
Oh, yeah,
Paulo Costa.
Paulo Costa.
I would like to see that happen.
Yes.
Hopefully it won't be like when he fought Ramiro and it's a little bit of a standoff. Hopefully they go brawl at it. I think it'll be interesting.
You know, I think that'll be an interesting fight. I wanted to see what happens. Because Paulo Costa is a very aggressive fighter, very good striker. You saw what he did with Joe Romero.
A whole lot bigger.
Yeah, and a whole lot bigger, correct. I think if Adesanya does his style bender thing and has good defense, I think, and then he takes it technical, I think he has the technical skills to win. I think it's going to be just interesting to see what happens. That's going to be a see what happens. We have Fight Island going on. What do you think of Fight Island so far?
It would be a great place for me to go to.
Yeah, awesome. I would love to see you there. I think the state of the MMA is doing great in sports. A lot of opportunity. I know we've had a lot of challenges, but with challenges come opportunity. It's great to see you look in shape. Any shout outs to anybody in particular you want to say?
Not right now. I think my shout outs got out earlier. But
okay. Thank you so much, Jaafary. It's always great to have you. You're a great example of combat sport, the sport, but also the martial arts. You have great technical skill. For a big guy, which is good because sometimes the big guys' fights are boring, but you conduct yourself like a martial artist with the virtues. So I thank you very much for being part of 305 Fights. Everybody, please support each other, promote each other. Anything you need, contact 305fights.tv. 305, donde suben los campeones. 305 Fights is where the champions rise.